it's the Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples. Hey, people, you like the vibes, you like our movement, like, subscribe, share, man. Comment in the comment section. Ring the notification bell so you know when we hit 5,000, you can get some of that cash prizes, as you won't know if you don't ring the notification bell. Also, jump in that community tab and vote on all the issues and situations that you see going on up there. That's just a better way for us to gauge what type of content to give to you people. You know what I mean? Help us help you, or just help us to give you better content. And man, I'm here with my brother from another mother, my mother effing brother, Mano. Mano, what's good, boy?
You already know what's going on, everybody, man. My first time doing these podcast things, so
Yeah, bring my brother out, man. He's shy, people, so take it easy on him. He's shy. It's his first time podcasting and all this type of stuff, so got to work with him. But yeah, man, my brother is very intellectual when it comes to these topics and stuff that we talk about. So I decided I wanted to bring him on to talk about this, man. So, bro, man, talking to you, what do you think about this woke culture thing, man? Do you think this woke culture is helping or hurting the Black community? What do you think?
Man, they destroying us, man.
They're destroying us.
They literally took us from religion and binding us to something that's like 10 times more toxic than religion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, sometimes I watch some of these dudes, man, and I realize that it's a great market for them to make money. So a lot of them they sit up there and they preach this nonsense and they spread this I call it like semi-hate. Like they try to put this semi-hate out there to people. And I'm like, as some of them I used to religiously listen to some of these dudes. And then now I'm like, these dudes are clowns.
Clowns.
So yeah. when you start your journey of thinking about being woke, what's your definition of being woke?
Man, it's so many definitions, man. Like the woke movement is basically like the church. It's broken down into sects. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's my definition of woke. It's just just being aware of everything. Being aware of what's going on around you. I mean, I don't really have a true definition of woke.
Yeah. I think my definition is like basically what you're saying, being aware of culture, being culturally aware. I feel like knowing what's going on in your culture, knowing the movement, knowing where we came from to where we at now. I feel like that's kind of being woke. I think that some people take that itself and take advantage of learning new stuff while they because you got some guys that they go read something in an article and then they come on Facebook or any social media and start talking about it like they've been knew this for 20 years ago and they're well versed, and then they start giving you even misinformation about it. So when you start looking up yourself, you realize that ain't how this go. They be killing me with that, man.
It's basically what they do with the memes.
Yeah,
the memes and the YouTube snippets. They watch a snippet or read a meme. Now they know everything.
Everything. Yeah.
And it's spreading false information about certain topics. They have no idea what the hell they're talking about.
And hurting us while they're doing it. Cause you see, for me, we know each other for a long time, so we love our cultural history. I call you my brother because I really feel like you're my brother.
Oh, really?
Though I'm Jamaican, you're American, but we knew each other for so long, so we have a brotherhood. But even in your lifetime, I see you try to learn more about my culture just because we peoples. I see you go out there, you put an effort into learning about Jamaican history and stuff like that. And I think a lot of people just get the history mixed up because they don't realize that, man, we from the same place, man. We all, the only thing happened was the boat stopped in Jamaica before it got here.
Yeah, we everywhere, man.
Exactly.
We everywhere, dog. So
I think people don't realize that, bro.
They don't take the time to learn, man. They take the shortcut.
Yeah. And they feel like, man, I know it. Like I had a dude told me not too long ago that I wasn't black. I was like, oh, you kidding me? Because when I look in the mirror,
you ain't black.
Yeah, and I look in the mirror, I could have sworn I saw black. I don't know if it's because of Corona and I stayed in the house too long. I ain't went and got too much sun, but I know you see black when you see him. Yeah. But his thing was, I ain't black because I'm from Jamaica, and I'm like, bruh, I mean, you know,
bro, they I mean, basically we're the same thing. I mean, as far as if our bloodline is tainted, it is basically tainted with the same thing. I mean, we are all the same.
Yeah,
we are the same. We just we're divided by a small piece of water. You know?
No, the boat stopped in Jamaica before it got here. That's how I like to break it down to it. My grandfather stayed in Jamaica and your grandfather came here. That's the only difference with a lot of us. I bet you if we do DNA tests, we'll realize how much of us in this hemisphere related to one another.
Came from the same coast of Africa.
Yep. You know, we're distant cousins, but cousins nevertheless. Yeah. So a lot of people don't realize that. Yeah, man. So when I think about guys that push the woke culture, man, you think it's because of money or it's fame?
It's the 21st century pulpit pimping. You know what I'm saying? These cats trying to get paid. You know what I'm saying? Look at all these dudes, man. These boys driving big body foreigns. You know, look at this shoe, designer.
Yep.
Designer, everything designer. It's a hustle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The pastor had the church. These new cats, they got the woke movement, and they getting paid too. And them boys get money.
Man, I seen I think it was Umar came here, and his joint was sold out like 2 days straight. I'm like, wow, you know.
But he still ain't got no money for that church though. He still
school, for that school. He's been building that school for about 7 years. You
know? I used to follow Umar faithfully. I used to follow Brother Black faithfully. Sarah Super said all them boys faithfully. And what I realized, them boys ain't nothing but hustle.
Yeah, man. It's definitely. I you know, and I don't want to cast judgment on people, but you know, to me, from the outside looking in, it looked like all about money to me. It looked like, you know, like you say, it's the modern day pimping. You know, they got the pimps, pastors in church, and now these woke dudes. You know, so
they got the woke dudes with the woke pimping. You know what I'm saying? Get money, but we ain't going to. And you putting it out in the community. Yeah. I ain't seen it.
I ain't seen it yet.
They ain't community selling yet. You know,
schools ain't getting built. No mothers ain't getting their rents help paid. No groceries ain't get put up. No kids ain't getting college tuition. Shoot, I know regular dudes around the area that's paying for college tuition, and these dudes working basically 9 to 5s. You know, so how these dudes that's getting money like this are always complaining that they don't have enough, and always on social media networks on big platform talking this, oh, they for the black culture, but really, when I look at them, they be, you know, it's a business to me for them, yo.
Man, you got the regular brothers and sisters putting in more work than these woke leaders, man.
Yeah, definitely. The
regular man and woman like you and I putting in more work
in
our communities than these guys are. You know, helping people who need to be helped, man. And it don't take much, bro.
It really doesn't.
Sweeping your own porch. You sweep your own porch first, you know. Once you get that done, you know, if everybody sweep their own porch, like you know what I'm saying, like your own,
definitely.
It'll manage just like that.
Yeah, you know, your community take care of what's going on here, and you know the next man do that. Then we all, you know, can help, and then the next man might down the street might need some help, but because yours are already clean, now I can go down there and help him because mine's clean. So you know, I can put But these guys, it's all about money, man. I ain't never collect, you know, I do a lot of community stuff and I ain't never collected a dime. In fact, you know, sometimes I have to overspend to reach the goal that I'm trying to reach because I'm not one of those dudes to throw everything I do on Facebook and social media. Maybe I need to, but
the universe will bless you. I don't need for you to, I don't need your gratification for something I did.
Exactly. I don't need a whole bunch of people telling me, bro, I can't believe you did that. That's awesome. I don't want to be people take pictures of me feeding the homeless. Why am I showing you pictures of me feeding the homeless?
I don't need your shares. I don't need your likes.
Yeah.
I know I do Facebook for fun and laughs and jokes, man.
Exactly.
I don't need you for
real. If I want somebody to laugh at me, I'll go try to do a skit and hopefully it worked for them and they laugh at that. You know, I don't need your likes because I'm doing something positive in my community, what I'm supposed to be doing anyway, which we're all supposed to be doing anyway.
Exactly.
Hey man, so when you look at our community as the Black community, man, what you think hurt us the most outside of the woke movement?
Man, accountability, man. Speaking for myself, man, I done did a lot of.
Man, we know we don't.
No, we don't we don't really take accountability for a lot of our actions.
I think that's true.
Speaking from a man who has done some wild things, So, yeah,
bro, I preach that a lot on the podcast. I think and people might think it's a setup or something that we talked about first, but it's not. It's something that I always say. Accountability is key for everything that you do in life. You can't get anywhere without taking accountability for your actions. Like, I can't teach the next generation if I still think what I was doing was okay.
I got you.
But a lot of these guys don't realize that. So what's the movement in your mind now that can help the community? What you think we can do as OGs or just as dads or Black men in our community? Because I don't even want to give it no gangster name for people to think something different from what we're saying. So what, as Black men in our community, what you think we can do better to help our daughters and our sons and their generation to be more prosperous moving forward?
You got to give them the real, man. You can't sugarcoat it. You got to tell them the truth. Like, it's a setup out here, man. But you can win. You can win. But they don't want us to win. And the crazy thing is, your own people sometimes don't want you to win.
Man,
you're aware of them too.
They're the worst. I was watching, I forgot his name, but I was watching one of those city councilmen from Tulsa. And he was like, when he was trying to get some money from the whole Tulsa thing, he was like, he pressured the white guys so much that they surrendered. But two Black guys stood in the way and stopped it. He was like, he's like, my people. And he's an 80-plus-year-old man. And I saw him on Roland Martin show, and he cussing up a storm because he upset. He's so upset. He like, it's unforgivable, and he ain't forgiving them. And, and I understand where he's coming from, man, that you trying to help your community and your own brothers standing in front of it, blocking you. Like, how is, I don't be getting these dudes, man. That even in politics, I don't agree with a lot of stuff in politics. But when I see a dude like, what's his name, Tim, what that
South Carolina's own Tim Scott.
That when I see this dude come on TV and the vice president come on TV and talk about America ain't a racist country, like, we ain't just been through a damn near revolution in the middle of summer last year with the death of George Floyd. Like, what do you mean? The policies are set up for it to be racist. This is systematic. Systems are set up for the country to seem it's racist. So how can you come out and say that? I don't care if you're running for president after the old man's gone. You have to be real, because you're gonna turn off people like me, you, and other people that think like we think. We're gonna be like, man, you really come up here and say that?
Man, I'm not gonna get too much on the vice president, man, because
yeah. Hey man, we my thing is, I feel like voting is something that you should do. But I just feel like a lot of these people are I know we ain't gonna get a perfect person, but I feel like that some of them are so flawed, man. You can't do nothing to I mean, it just discourages you from wanting to vote. Look at all these things that they putting in place right now, these policies that they putting in place to stop people from voting. Like, how this 2021, what they gonna tell us next? They're gonna put us back on a farm and we're gonna pick cotton. That's basic. I mean, it looked like that. That's what's coming next. They soon pass a law about that. What's coming next? It's just
try to put me on a farm. You gonna hear some poof shiesty.
Oh man, yep. Pop,
get that back in blood, son.
Yeah. Hey man,
Saying that right here.
Man, yeah, I don't know, man. I think I hope they know that, never a diss to the ancestors, because I know they fought and I know they fought diligently, but don't ever confuse us for them, because it ain't gonna go your way. I'm telling y'all that now. This ain't 20, this ain't 1820, and this ain't 1920. This 2021. So, do what you must, but understand that we gonna do what we must too.
There you go.
But yeah, man, another thing too is think about, my brother. Our school system don't really teach our history in school. Like, I happen to know a professor, she's a doctor now, Dr. Green, older lady, one of my friend's mother, that she has exposed me to a lot of Black history, because that's what she teaches. She teaches at Norfolk State. Well, she used to teach at Norfolk State. She's retired now. But she has exposed me to so much Black history that it boggles me how much influence Blacks had in America that's been written out of history. And I don't think a lot of Blacks know that. And I think that our kids need to learn this stuff, because I think it could give them a better outlook on what's going on in life. What you think?
Yeah, man. It, like, when I was in high school, we only had like 2 electives that was, we had African American history and I think African American literature. But as far as that, anything I learned in history, I had to learn on my own.
Yeah.
And as far as kids today, with all this social media and all this internet, the information is out there, so it's more for them to grasp. But I think we should still learn as much as we can about our history and teach our kids as much as we can.
Yeah.
As far as, like, my daughter, man, she knows things I didn't know she knew, because she's always researching things. That's why, like, how I am, so. Yeah, so we have those kind of conversations between my fiance and my daughter and myself. So yeah, I mean,
you gotta let them know.
Yeah,
you got to, because lost history repeats itself.
Exactly.
And then they come tell you that the pharaohs and the kings and queens in Egypt were white, when clearly you can look at the big nose and the big and you can look at the description of them that they paint on walls and tell what type of people it was. I've never seen too many white men with dreadlocks unless they were imitating us. I have not seen that. I haven't seen too many nappy hair white women, because their hair is not like our hair. It's not brillo. It's not. They don't have that texture that when we was kids we used to think ill, but now when we're adult we like,
everybody
man,
is embracing.
I love to see that.
It wasn't our fault.
It brainwashed.
It wasn't our fault. We didn't know any better.
Yep. I remember growing up, man, my mom used to perm put that, what they call it, S-curl or relaxer through my hair.
I got them. That Jamaican with all the waves. I got a texturizer.
But no, you can't catch me with that. I wear a lot of hats. Sometimes people think I'm bald. I ain't bald yet. I know it's coming, but
I know. Don't let me cap.
It's coming, but it ain't here yet. I might got a good maybe about 7 more years before I reach there. But yeah, man, I just think that the platform I'm trying to build, brother, is to entertain and educate at the same time. I don't want to be stuck in one trance of thing that always serious. I want to be able to give serious topics, but at the same time have people laugh, joke, and also realize that they're learning something new, or they grasping a reality that probably other people haven't give to them, And at the same time, I want to do it in an intellectual way. You go on some people podcasts and they cussing left and right, and you can't even understand what they're saying because every word is a curse word. So I want to keep my platform something that your grandma can watch this and be like, oh, check what man they got to say out of here, and your mom, which is in the church, can look at it and be like, yeah, I can listen to this. So that's the platform I try to put out to people with, to let people understand that, even though people that know me know that every other word is a cuss word in real life. But when I get up here,
I said one curse word so far.
Yeah.
I'm damn proud of myself.
when I get up here, it seems like I don't. So, you know, that's how I like to keep it. But I'm gonna thank you for coming through, my brother. You know, I really appreciate you taking the time to come through and hold a little discussion with me, man. And, you know, hopefully that people will enjoy this little discussion that we have. Hopefully they'll put some comments in, give us some feedback, tell us what they agree with it. If they don't agree with it, you can even cuss us out. We don't care. You know, tell us that we stupid and, you know, woke culture is real culture. Tell us that. That's what I want to know, because we all ain't gonna believe the same thing. So that's just part of life. So, my brother, before we roll out, man, what you want to say, man? I know you want to shout out the Carolinas and all them things. I know how
I already know 843 baby Florence County. And shout out to him, you know, my fiance DeAndre Grant. Hey, y'all go online, natural skin products, hair products, naturallydivineproducts.net. Shop with my fiance DeAndre Rogers, man. Check her out.
Word up, word up, word up. Definitely, man. But shout out to my bro Mano for coming through, man. I really appreciate it. Like I said, bro, you know, chop it up in this conversation. We're gonna get you back through. We're gonna work on the lighting a little bit.
Yeah, you know, man. You know, I got to get my my pop star lights in here, man.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we got kids go as we don't really know how lighting works, so we gotta ask the old ladies, because, you know, they know angles and lighting, so we gotta ask them.
So, she at work. She at the store.
Next time it's gonna be bright and light, and it's gonna be a whole different saga. But yeah, bro, thanks for coming through again, my brother. You know, appreciate the vibes, man. Hey, people, listen, man. It's my bro Mano. We're here. We just wanted to talk collectively about, you know, woke culture and a little bit of, you know, situation that goes on in the Black community that sometimes some people are scared to address, such as churching, such as the pastor, such as people not understanding how easily brainwashed they are when it comes to some of these people. Because, like my brother said, the pimp, the pastor, and the new woke movement has controlled it really has controlled our community for years. And right now is a perfect time for us as people to, what we say, help each other understand that, you know, we can expand our mind and our way of thinking by doing our own research and not just listening to some dude on a talk show because he calls himself doctor and telling you how much he loved the Black culture when they catch him later on with 3 white chicks, and then he talk about they was just his friends. And there ain't nothing wrong with dating whoever you want to date, because, you know, we all got love for everybody here. But we just saying, don't let these dudes that acting like they so pro-Black poison your mind to everything else in life, because that's basically what they're doing just to get a couple of dollars off of you. So it's Anything Goes podcast, man. It's your boy Sean Peoples. Like I said, I'm here with my brother Mano. Listen, man, you like our movement, you like the vibes, man. Like, subscribe, share, comment in the comment section, ring the notification bell so you can know when we get to 5K, so you can get some of that cash and some of that prizes. Because if you don't know, I'm keeping it for myself. My kids got to go to school too. Also, jump in the community tab and vote in all the situations and issues that you see going on up there. It's just a content that it just helps us give you better content. So help us help you, you know. Man, bro, I'm glad that you came through on the podcast. I'm gonna bring you back again so we can talk about some more issues in the community. Let's see if we can get all our people from down south to jump on and start watching. Because if you real about it, you're gonna watch us. Man, we out of here, man. This is Anything Goes podcast.